friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy, yeah, you think I'm crazy. Well, that's not fair.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed immediately by a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home.
Hey guys, there will be a French Club meeting on Thursday, October 31st in room F128. As always, we will be having pizza. Can't wait to see you there!
Healthcare Professionals Club has yearbook pictures this Friday in the auditorium. Please wear jeans and the club t-shirt, which can now be picked up in the nurse's office. Attention all photography members. Today's workshop has been canceled and will be rescheduled soon.
Wait for a minute.
Attention seniors, if you were absent on Monday, October 28th and missed the senior graduation meeting, please see Mrs. Kent in the counseling office for your graduation packet.
Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home.
Hello, my name is Lauren Stockwell, and I'm a senior here at Pinnacle High School. And I'd like to take just a few minutes to talk to you about something we all have the opportunity to do, but don't always take advantage of. Did you know that 65% of Arizonians don't believe that their state officials are representing the masses? Voting is a very important part of growing up. That's what the program Inspire Arizona is all about. It's a leadership academy for young students in high school wishing to create a greater sense of civic health in their community. Every year, they open it up for applications, so freshmen, sophomores, and juniors make sure you apply next year. Inspire Arizona is focusing on voter registration and turnout for our first semester in the academy. So today I ask that you pledge. We recognize the majority of you will not be able to vote in this next general election. However, voting is a privilege we strive for in our early years in America. It's easy and quick, and then you know your voice was heard. So now teachers, would you please hand out the pledge forms and then collect them once they're all finished. On there, you'll fill out your name, birth date, graduating year, and preferred form of contact if you would like to be reminded to register to vote when you turn 18. I know I just recently registered and it took me all of 5 minutes. If you would like more information on how to register, when to register, where to register, go to inspirearizona.org and navigate to either register to vote or pledge to vote. Young people all around the country could make a difference in the polls if we all took advantage of our right to vote. Exercise your right in honor of those in other countries that can't. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Perez Hilton. Did you know that more people in the United States check their Facebook and watch the Super Bowl than exercise their right to vote? We've got some serious issues to deal with. So how come so many of us don't even bother to vote? Is it because we don't care? Or maybe it's because we don't know our history.
So let's go back, way back. Our country's first election came after fighting for our independence, a fight that cost many lives, but it was worth it because instead of being ruled by a king, we were finally able to make our own laws.
But not everybody was allowed to participate. You see, back then, you had to own property, be white, and a man in order to actually vote. Now, things continued that way for about 80 years, until after the Civil War, when slavery was abolished and all men were given the right to vote.
Now hold up a minute. Just because we had the right to vote didn't mean we could use it. See, all these new voters wanted to participate, which threatened the people in power and their ability to stay in power. So they tried to stop us with violence and shady new requirements like literacy tests and poll taxes. We had to fight for nearly 100 years before the Voting Rights Act passed, which finally outlawed these dirty tricks.
And you weren't the only ones that had to fight for your right to vote. Somehow women got left out and had to organize and fight state by state, until we took our fight to Washington and finally got our right to vote all across the country. And even once the laws guaranteed every person the ability to vote, you still had to be 21 in most states. So when our government began drafting people under 21 to go fight in Vietnam, they realized their lives were at stake and they had no say. Young people all across the country rose up in protest and demanded that everyone over 18 should be allowed to vote.
And since then, young people's votes have been crucial in deciding lots of big elections. Like in 2008, when a black candidate had a real chance to become president, young people showed up in record numbers. And every year, we make up a larger share of the voting population, giving young people more power, but only if we participate.
So let me break it down. Together, there is so much we can decide, like whether or not we should go to war, or how we spend our money, and how we power our lives.
We can determine who has the right to marry, and who has the right to choose, what possessions should be outlawed, and whether or not we should legalize.
It's up to you to make your choices and shape our future. If we sit on the sidelines, then others will make it work for them instead of us. So let's make our voices heard.
So what would it take for you to vote?
This Friday, November 1st, we play our last football game of the regular season. We play Boulder Creek High School on their turf. Something very tragic happened to that school on September 17, 2013, just a couple weeks ago. A beloved young woman died of a rare form of cancer, only occurring in about 5 kids out of every million. Katie Wagner affected many people's lives at Boulder Creek and in her community. So today I challenge you, Pinnacle High School. This Friday is a double school-wide neon out between us and Boulder Creek in honor of both Katie Wagner and students supporting brain tumor research. Both football teams will have neon socks on in honor of the cause. So help us, Pinnacle High School, to inspire, honor, and remember not only Katie, but all those affected by SSBTR. I'll see you all on Friday in your full-out neon out.